Hey guys, and welcome back to another episode of State of Survival with Sticky Fan Gaming. And today I want to talk about the future. We are getting close to the new year, and I just want to kind of look ahead and give you what I think is going to happen with State of Survival in 2022. We'll talk about heroes, we'll talk about events, we'll talk about a lot of different things. And so without further ado, let's get into it. So first up is going to be heroes. As you all know, heroes are a constant updated thing within State of Survival. And they come out with about 3 new generations of heroes a year, which means about every 4 months, about that much. And what I foresee in the future for 2022 is probably the same thing. They have already announced that the Joker is coming to State of Survival, and that's actually happening very soon. I think next week is when that's supposed to drop. And he's probably going to be a resonated hero just like Daryl. And he's going to be relevant for maybe about 4, 5, 6 months. And after that, there will be some other new hero to come along that will become the new shiny toy. And even with the Joker coming to the game, there are still going to be other heroes that they plan to release. So just expect to, if you're a spender or if you are someone who likes to stay on top of the heroes, you're going to be pretty busy next year for 2022. You're going to probably expect about 9 new heroes, maybe 12. We'll see. But that's just what I believe is going to happen with the heroes. And on top of that, as you can see here, they have this new Sharp Squad thing. That's probably going to start happening for all the new generations of heroes. So the ones that we just got Hank in them, they're going to have their own squad. They're probably going to be new squads for each type of hero, which also means you're going to need more hero fragments. So you're going to have to be doing the roulette a lot more. You're going to have to be buying those pack-specific heroes a lot more, spending more of your hard-earned money, having to get at the higher ranks for survival of the fittest or the weekly events that happen to get those hero fragments, state warfare. It's going to be pretty difficult, and I wouldn't be surprised if they added some new feature with the heroes that made you need even more hero fragments, because what we're starting to see is you're needing more and more to get better stats, and it's getting pretty difficult to stay on top of it. But that's just my opinion, and that's what I think is going to happen with the heroes. Now, moving on to the gear that's supposed to be coming out. So State of Survival has already told us straight up on their social media platforms, if you haven't seen it yet, it is out there, so you can go take a look, that they will be slowing down for the holiday season for Christmas 2021 timeframe. But they are still going to be releasing the new hero gear. So expect the Devastator hero gear or whatever they plan to call it, which is going to be red. And it will probably end up being multiple tiers like how they did with the Chief gear. So that'll be coming out in 2021. And so going into the 2022, they probably won't mess with any of the hero gear or Chief gear or any medals, hopefully. So that is good news for us. I mean, it won't really be good news because you'll probably be spending the entirety of 2022 upgrading your hero gear, especially if you're a free-to-play player. It's going to take you quite a while. If you are a spender, then, at least you'll get to get that gear early on. Well, not really early. You'll get the gear at the end of 2021. And so that way you don't have to worry about it for an entire year in 2022. And you can focus on other things. But yeah, so that's what I believe is going to happen, and that's already been confirmed in regards to them releasing this hero gear late 2021, December timeframe, Christmas timeframe, but they won't mess with it probably in 2022. And that goes for hero gear, Chief gear, and medals, because they typically don't mess with those things very much. And so if they do it this year, we probably have about a year until they mess with it again. So expect to look for that in 2023, some type of gold, hero gear, Chief gear, medals. And now going into the building and research upgrades, they've already announced on their social media that they do plan to release building and research upgrades in 3 to 4 months. They said they won't do it anytime before that because they want us to quote unquote enjoy our holiday season, which great, we appreciate that. But it will be super difficult to get those next upgrades. If you are a veteran of playing these games from Kings Group and Fun Plus like myself, then you already know what's coming. It'll be Plasma 9 and 10, and then it'll be T12 troops, which we know how hard it was to get from Plasma 5 to Plasma 8 with the new enhanced cores, and it'll be the same thing for Plasma 9 and 10. It'll probably still be enhanced cores and a mixture of normal cores as well, and they probably won't release some new variation of cores until they decide to go to Plasma 15 or whatever's the case, which hopefully that doesn't come, but knowing this type of company, it probably will. So if you are a spender, start stockpiling the plasma cores now. If you are a free-to-play player, same thing, start stockpiling, do all the daily tasks, get the free plasma you can. It's going to be quite an upgrade, and some people are going to get it day one, and it's going to be very hard to defend yourself, but that is how it is for this type of game. So that'll be coming early 2022. My prediction will be sometime in March or April. And now going into the last thing I want to talk about today, the events. What events do I see happening next year in 2022 for State of Survival? And this is less of a prediction and more of a kind of a hope. I hope that they bring back the Azura Heist, the one event that they had for maybe a month, and then they took it away because they said there were some things they wanted to tweak about it. They wanted to kind of look at the event and make it more fair for everyone, but they haven't brought it back since then, which is super unfortunate because I really enjoyed that event. So I'm hoping that they bring that one back in 2022. They're probably going to bring back a bunch of Migo events and Yith events or some different type of name, but with the same type of aspect of doing daily task, getting points for it, and then you can use it in a store of some sort, getting some sort of buffs that you can use for a capital clash and state warfare and things like that. They're probably going to come out with some different variations of Water Raid, another tournament, even though we have one going on right now, because they've been doing a lot of that recently. Maybe they'll do another State of Survival World Tournament where they did for the brand new states this past year, where they gave away actual cash money prizes to people who won that tournament, and maybe open it up to the entire game instead of just a limited amount of states. And they're going to do another anniversary event, of course. Maybe they'll give away another car, or maybe they'll do something like that. There's a lot of different things that they can do in regards to events. It's just very hard to predict it because you never really know what they're going to bring until they really announce it. There will be all sorts of events for holidays and stuff. So if you are a fan of skins, which the skins have become quite important because of the attack buff that it gives, then just know that for any major holiday, there will be a skin for it. So you will have to work hard and probably spend some money to get those skins to continuously build up your stats, or you're not going to be able to compete with other top competitors who you know will get those first place spots or those top 10 spots and get those stat buffs. If you want to stay competitive over this next year in 2022, you're going to have to spend quite a bit of dough in multiple aspects and a lot of time doing those events, even if the events don't seem very fun. I'm hoping that they come out with more fun events. Again, Azura Heist is really high on my list of an event that I hope they come back with, but we'll see. And if you made it this far into the video, thank you. I appreciate you. If you have been playing State of Survival as long as I have, which has been about 3 years now, then that means you're a diehard. There's something that this game is doing right for you that has kept you around, whether it's the social aspect, the friends in the game, maybe you like the events, maybe you like the constant upgrades that they do in regards to making yourself better and hoping to beat that person that you're fighting against. And if that's you, great. I'm happy for you. That is the point of playing a game. And in regards to that, if you're a diehard State of Survival fan, we have some interesting things coming your way. And when I say we, myself and a company called Gamerside that I'm currently working with, has some State of Survivor gear that I think you guys would be interested in, where you can show off your pride as a member of your alliance and a member of your state. And in regards to like many different ways, there's phone cases, there's different designs for them, there's all sorts of things that I'll be coming to you with more details about here very soon, because I do have other videos I've planned to release to you guys. We have our very first state warfare event that I haven't released quite yet. Still some things I'm tweaking with that. There's water raid events, which I'm not sure if I'm going to post them or not, because I don't know if you guys just want to watch 45 minutes of me getting zeroed out. I don't know how fun that would be for you, or if you'll be very interested in that. If you are, drop a comment below and I'll post them. But I don't know. I didn't really have fun in those events, which is why I haven't posted those videos yet. But I do have them for you if you're interested. And there's just so much going on that I'm excited to share with you guys. More updates will be coming very soon. If you are kind of on the fence of State of Survival and you're just like, I don't know if I'll be playing this game much longer, there is another game coming out with a beta very soon on 22 November. I'll post a video about that, give you more details about it, and see if you're interested in checking out the beta, seeing if you like the game, and then possibly hopping over to that game or playing both. There's no reason why you can't play both. But more to come. Thank you guys so much for watching, for listening, and until next time, this has been another episode of State of Survival with Sticky Fang Gaming.